The creation of the Internet dates back to the year of the beginning of the Cold War, caused by the tension between the Western capitalist bloc led by the United States and the Eastern Communist bloc, then led by the Soviet Union. In 1957, the USSR launched Sputnik 1, and the ARPA, Advanced Research Projects Agency, was organized by the United States. This agency served as a response to the technological and military challenge to the USSR, and decades later it will be considered the organization that laid the foundations of what will be known as the Internet decades later. Great progress was made until in 1983 the United States Department of Defense decided to use TCP/IP protocol on his ARPANET network, creating the ARPA Internet Network, which over the years ended up being abbreviated and taking the name of Internet. In that same year, the Hypertext Transfer Protocol that will give rise to the first web was described for the first time using three new resources: HTML, HTTP, and web browser. With these resources, the Internet evolved to what we know today. The idea of YouTube arose when three PayPal workers tried to send a video to their friends and had difficulties in doing so, and thus the idea of creating a platform where they can share videos on the network arose. The first day that it was in effect was when the domain that dates back to the February 40th, 2005 was activated, and then on April 23rd of that year the first video called Me at the Zoo was uploaded.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
The platform continued to be successful until in 2006 Google Inc. acquired the platform for $1.65 billion. In that year, it reached 2 billion views per day, and thus positioned itself as one of the most visited pages in the United States. In that year, the website even received the Invention of the Year award given by the American magazine Time. Over the years, YouTube has continued to improve its service to where we know it today. Currently, we can find practically anything on YouTube, from entertainment to didactics. However, like everything in life, everything has a B-side. There are some channels where strange videos are uploaded. One of these is Dark Luigi, in which we can find strange videos like the following one. As we can see, this channel is very disturbing. Also, we can find other channels even more disturbing, such as the Silent Door and Lost Memory 433 channels, that are today one of the biggest mysteries of YouTube. But today, we are not going to talk about it. Today, we will talk about an even more disturbing channel, known by the name of Kifo Mortem Malmode. Kifo Mortem Mouth, or Kifo, is a channel where we can find something alarming at the first glance, and that is his picture profile. That corresponds to a demon which is called Belphegor, the demon of the laziness of the Christian religion. The second thing that we can check, and that is strange, is the description of the channel, which is the following one. We could say that his creators reflect their thoughts in their own videos. Well, let's talk about the content of this channel, which I will divide into different parts, and I will try to explain what they mean. Limbo corresponds to the fine line between morality and non-morality of the creators. A video example can be the following one. Lust corresponds to the disorderly and uncontrolled sexual desire of their creators. Another example corresponds to another of their videos.
Mi muralla.
Mira cómo conozco a hacer la polla, tengo un style, mira qué bonito.
Te voy a picar, niño, te voy a picar.
Perdón, mucho de querer. ¿Te puedo meter la polla?
No hables programa.
Gluttony. It corresponds to the desire of the creators to consume anything at all cost regardless of what. An example could be the following video. Prodigality and greed corresponds to the abundance of power of its creators. An example of this behavior is reflected in the following video.
La herencia, la puta herencia, la puta herencia. La herencia.
Anger. It corresponds to the accumulated fury of his creators towards the world itself. We can see a clear example in the following video, where the dangerousness of these individuals is shown.
Me insulte, te bateré. La próxima vez que me digas feo, no nos vamos a llevar bien tú y yo. Ten cuidado que yo soy malo, Ten cuidado, nene. Te voy a matar. Te voy a matar a ti y tu familia. ¿Me estás escuchando, no? Que soy malo. Soy un buen malo. Soy tu hijo de puta malo. Malo, hijo de puta. Malo, hijo de puta. Soy malo. Soy tan malo como el catrucha es malo.
Violence. This section reflects the methods of acting of the content creators of this channel. The perfect example is the following video.
Mira, hostia. Hostia. Es que no es tan difícil. Es que yo entiendo que te mate, que pierda la gema. Pero hermano, si me pasan enfrente y coge la gema, no te vayas para atrás.
Laziness. It corresponds to the eternal rest of his creators. This behavior is reflected in the following video. Betrayal. The following video represents, as his name says, a betrayal of one of its former members. Here is the video that proves it.
Y la última pregunta es de Mijael Meléndez, que dice: ¿Power de Yarnam o Power de London? O lo que yo entiendo con esta pregunta: ¿me quedo con Bloodborne o me quedo con Dark Souls 3?
Que me lo mato al hijo
Pues
de
en
puta,
este
que lo mato.
momento, porque cada vez voy cambiando de opinión, sin duda me quedo con Bloodborne.
¿Qué
Y es
dices?
porque
¡Cago
es
en
un
tu
juego
puta
con
madre!
mucha
¡Puta!
vista de
¡Cabrón!
primera,
¡De
pues,
puta
la
mierda!
espada,
¡Hijo de
luego te la
puta!
Now, I will show you an opportunity that nobody has had, an interview with them, the creators and editors of the channel we are talking about.
What is Kifo? Kifo? Funny you ask. You see, Kif is not something that simple to be called just a channel. Nothing like that, no. Kif is an idea. Something that was created to make people believe in the god of despair. It just cannot be classified as a channel. Those who do not understand our videos, because they fail to see the only their desires, they do not have the knowledge to comprehend them. Henceforth, that was how humanity is doomed. So that's why we are here.
Uslewofi, etnani saflen, sodnim harfletrogmus, soidim susdidekai. Ilarut nearu rairgeisugis, soidim susodunani hapmok. Okitsiro molatsa, rodare dolezen avexar, ni koilaun sairot sin sudar. Olkole dominangisi, ominon aret karakenu isasina granuse, ofik kodaivervane matro amrame tromofik.
Luckily, it is not a well-known channel, but every day it adds subscribers, and there will come a day in which it begins to appear in recommended for people who consume this type of content. And when that day arrives, we will not be prepared. Thank you for watching.